And welcome back to another episode of Dragon Age Inquisition. Hope you're having yourselves an enjoyable Saturday. What a weekend it's been. A good weekend for gaming. In the last episode, we began our protection of the Hinterlands. We quelled the combat between the mages and Templars. Now we will continue our sweep of protecting the Hinterlands. And ensure peace. Letter found on nobleman's corpse. My lady Valina. I know you're frightened, but the light in the sky shouldn't scare you. It's the eye of the Maker finally coming back to take the faithful to the Golden City. Leave your father's servants and come up to the hills, away from the pointless fighting between the Templars and mages. Let me introduce you to Speaker Anais. She'll explain everything, and we'll be together, happy, waiting for everything to be right in the world. Man. Let us go. What's this? Return the ring. There's an apostate cache all the way over there. Alright, let's go over here. And then down there. This is a nightmare playthrough if you're just joining us for the first time. We are playing an elven warrior. That's how we roll. I'm gonna have to start selling some of these items. Our inventory is getting a little bit full. I do want to craft some new armor for my compadres over here. Want them looking their best. For me, it's more about the look than it is the stats. I mean, stats are important. Don't get me wrong. But if you're playing an RPG, you gotta look the part. You know? How are our potions doing? We might as well stop at camp.
Nothing to report, sir.
Rest. Looks like there might be a cache up here. I don't know how I missed that. It's over here.
More supplies for Recruit Whittle.
That is 2. Key to the cabin. Do we have that? Eventually we'll go and get the horse. You know, I don't mind walking. You get to enjoy the scenery and the landscape that these developers so painstakingly created. You get to immerse yourself into the world as opposed to just running through it, you know? Sure, it takes a little bit of a long time, but what's the rush? Especially since I've played this game many times, you just wanna... I just wanna soak it in, you know? The story, the gameplay, all of that. Alright, we got this here. We can actually, I think, get that weapon. The Tydra. bright axe, the cabin key, and a letter. So, brother, I've fled the circle, but I want no part of this mad rebellion. The Templars and my brethren have gone mad, and their war has torn apart the very sky. Some of their other isolationists suggest fleeing, and I shall follow their example. It has been too long since I saw you, and it can be safe in Haven. If you can make it past the bandits and demons, join me at grandmother's old home, northwest of the crossroads. With your blade and my staff, we can get through this together. So many people had hope. It was all for naught. Alright. Oh yeah, there's that missing Inquisition scouts. We go down here? Probably. Might take some fall damage. But we're alright. I think down here... Before we head up there... let's head up there. We can always go back down after. Nari Buckler. There's an enemy in combat over there. I think that's where the scout is. Could be wrong. Saw a chest over here as well. Winter Mace. I should check the stats before I loot them, let's be honest. Level 11. Yep, that's
Templar deserters.
No! She died. She could die?
Die!
I didn't know she could die. Didn't get here in time. That's annoying. That's the first time I've ever seen her die.
Looks like someone was having a picnic. This is a mage.
Oh, we didn't save her. I'm so mad. I've never not saved her. I almost want to restart it. I'm restarting it. I'm sorry, guys. It's only 4 minutes. Alright, we can make it. I'll try not to do that too much, but I mean, I've never not saved here. Like, never.
One down.
Kill them all!
get back here. Oh. The ice mines. Back here. Well, the plus side is we got a little bit more XP there. Navarre's skull, that thing, I swear is for a specialization quest. 14. 131. Level 9. Why are they dropping loot that is beyond my level? Okay, did we... I guess we have to go back and get that key, but I'm gonna save the scout first because, you know. Or we can go around this way so that the fighting doesn't start. And then we can go. I really can't believe we didn't save the scout. That's so annoying. I've played this at least... This is probably like my 15th playthrough, I want to say. Because I played all 3 classes, all 9 specializations. I played it twice over quarantine, like in the beginning of the whole COVID mess. Playing it now. Playing it once more. Get rid of that. Alright, let's go save the scout. I like having the elven warrior armor. For I don't know, it just feels right that he has it in the beginning. Okay, I'm not gonna loot any of these chests. I'm just going straight to help this person.
Templar deserters.
How'd you like that, asshole?
There we go. Saved her.
Not for you. I'd be dead.
What are you doing over here?
Do you need anything? I should probably report back.
This is a mage.
Eldreda, yes. I think that was her name. At least I'd heard other apostates call her that.
It looks like someone was having a picnic.
Yes. The mage must have been hunting for blood magic. The Templars attacked the apostate. I suppose I just got caught in the middle. So, the truth. I may have been, passing time with Eldreda.
I take it the Templars interrupted your very friendly picnic.
We yes. At first she was just a mage who saw me and didn't attack, but later we... So, are you going to report me?
Look, kid, if you can talk an apostate out of her pants in the middle of a war, you've got a gift. Use it. Make contacts, get information, and help the Inquisition. Do that, and our lips are sealed.
All right. I can do that. And thanks for going easy on me.
Sweet. I think you get an agent. Right? Yeah. So what the agents do is they speed up the ward table time. The time it takes like your advisors to complete a task on the war table. And some of those tasks can take literally a day, like 24 hours. So that's why I wanted her. Faster we get through those, the better. Vigorous staff, level 12. I need to start selling. Okay, so let's do this stuff over here first. Nice.
I know you. They call you the Herald of Andraste for what you did at Haven. But are you? The Maker has not told me.
I am not the Herald of Andraste.
As I suspected. Stories of you mastering the rifts are just blind heresy.
No, I can seal rifts.
Then prove it. Show me that the rifts bend to your will, the will of the Maker. Show me the power you wield.
This cult, what are you doing out here? What is it you think is happening?
The Chantry has fallen, and shown its imperfection in doing so. The Chant of Light was a lie. It was arrogance to think that mortal lips could frame the Maker's will, and so we wait in silence. The Maker has opened the sky. Soon he will call his chosen back to the Golden City.
Until later.
Until the Maker brings you back to us.
Yeah, well, I kind of, story-wise, I'm kind of playing this as like...
I suppose it only natural that some would turn to worshipping the breach, if only in hopes of appeasing it.
I'm kind of playing this like a true Dalish elf, like... He believes in his Dalish elven gods. So anything Maker-related I'm gonna be skeptical about.
No sense staying and waiting for the Templars to come burn everything down, is there?
Glad
I hear rumors about what caused the explosion that killed the Divine this time.
Level 1,
We need to know.
11. Cassandra. Give that to Cassandra. I wish you could mark as junk. Or... do they go into valuables? And you just sell your valuables? Yeah. Alright, I'm gonna... move to valuables. Valuables. So much. Not gonna use this mall. Don't have a Kunari. Oops, that's fine. Don't have a Kunari. So anything Kunari related can go to valuables. This one we can move because no one else can use it except our main character, our Levelon. Accidentally named him Mahanan. I'm gonna call him Mahanan. Sounds elven. Mahanan Levelon. Accessories. Alright.
So do you not feel the pull of the maker inside in the sky?
Bottles of Thetis. Vent 9 Rowan's Rose, delicate to the nose, comfort to the tongue, and strangely, a half-remembered whisper to the ears. It is described as and inspires a wistful spirit. Vinter's opus.
I don't know much about that.
My father.
Excuse me.
The Majors and Templars.
While you were coming up, did you meet a young noblewoman with blonde hair and pale green eyes? Lady Verna should be here. We need to be together when the Maker comes.
I found a woman's body down the hill with a letter on it.
This letter... Velena is dead. But we were meant to be together. The Maker would not keep us apart. What am I supposed to do now?
The Inquisition needs men who believe as strongly as you do. Come and help us restore order.
Yes. If waiting here in the hills leaves innocents to die, then I will bring the Maker's word by the sword. My men and I will lend our strength to the Inquisition. Thank you.
You should have sent your men to go protect her as she was traveling. And not let her travel alone, you doofus. You got Dingus. I mean, if that was my wife, I would literally be going myself. Well, I'm spending as much money as possible to get her the best protection possible to ensure that she arrives safe. Or both. I'm going there with a band of mercenaries to ensure she comes back to me. There's a landmark over here. I'll read that, it's too long. I'll read the shorter ones.
Peace to you.
Let's seal this rift. That scorpion. Get over here! Grappling hook. Stun. Let's go. And I guess we'll leave it. I have 3 more inventory slots. Okay. Willpower. You can have that, Solus. And then Cloak of Shadows. Oops. Now they believe.
You are truly the Herald of Andraste.
Is he? What if...
Keep your faith. This is a sign that we are on the right course.
We must have done enough to draw the attention of the clerics by now. Shouldn't we meet with them?
Maker's tears. I was a fool to have doubted you. How may we serve you? Herald of Andraste.
Help the refugees. Listen and gather information. I'm gonna do that.
Have your believers search for secrets that may help our cause.
As you say, Herald of Andraste. Some few will remain here. The rest will go forth to do your will. When the Maker calls you to your great purpose, remember that we served you.
Got another agent. Usually, I go for help the refugees, but something told me that like she would become an agent if I did that. All right, then there's a guy up here, I think. This dude.
I greet you. My name is Hindle.
Hindle, your mother can't breathe. Your father sent me here for potion.
What? She was fine. She hasn't had the breathing trouble in... All right, I can help. Here, I have some already made. Go, take it to her now.
I will.
Peace to you.
That dude's a coward. He left his parents just because he didn't want to watch them die. Some more resources. Be useful once we start crafting more things, which I'll probably do after the Hinterlands stuff, or at least once we get back to Haven, I'll try and craft something different. 80. $87. Save piece. So we can actually go and meet with the Chantry clerics in Val Royeaux, but I want to finish off some of this stuff here in the Hinterlands. We gotta go find an apostate cache over here, close that rift, and then that stuff over there. After this section, we'll go turn all those quests in. And we'll go check on Master Dennett for the horses.
More supplies for Recruit Whittle.
Recruit Whittle. Whittle. Okay, who's next? So you guys can attack him. I'm gonna kill you guys. Dude, so much damage. Look at those.
Dead.
I don't like them. I'll try to kill them first. Oh my gosh. That was close. The next ability for Solus is the revive, for sure. We need stronger weapons. I'm not gonna craft anything OP. I'm gonna try and craft things based on like where we are in the story, and not just go for the higher tier items. His last dying words were, "You us, you us." So there's some thing over here. Yes, I know we're low health. We can survive still. After this we can just fast travel to here and then start turning in quests. And we should be able to level up soon. I need 3 more levels to get the combat roll and have it do damage. Wait. So when you have trials on, one of the trials glitches out these portals and they have like infinite health. Super annoying. So there's still a lot of bugs in this game. Unfortunately, BioWare stopped supporting it because, again, this game came out in 2014. Yeah, our inventory's full now, so we need to sell stuff. Let's destroy some of the... Just destroy stuff like that. Stuff that probably won't give us a lot of coin. Hey, let me loot. Staff of the Loveless? What does he have? 71. So this one that we just picked up. Sorry. 44.37. Okay. So we can sell that. Looks like there's some demons over there and a mage. So we gotta kill the mage first. What was it? 47 that we got? A lot of Drake stone in here. Some apostate cash. One more to go.
More supplies for Recruit Whittle.
Some red lyrium here.
Red lyrium, and a would-be miner, I believe.
Okay, so that was that. Now we can go here. Start turning in some quests. Okay. I wish there was
Nothing to report, sir.
a vendor at the camps that you could sell to. Fortunately. There we go. So we're not going to rat on her.
Ritz, where are you?
I found Ritz and rescued her from an attack by the Templars. She's fine.
Thank you. I appreciate you taking the time. It's dangerous out here for everyone. I'm glad the Inquisition is trying to put things right.
We said we wouldn't rat on her. So we weren't given the option. Then we got the husband's ring over here.
We're the Templars. They don't care who they kill anymore.
I found this ring on a Templar I killed.
This is it. Praise to you and the Inquisition for giving my husband justice. It won't bring him back, but his spirit will rest easier now. As will mine.
So we did that. Oh, where's the other cache? Apostate cache. Oh, over here. Any experience for returning the ring? Alright.
More supplies for Recruit Whittle.
So that's all of that. We can go over here now. Sell some stuff. Make a little moolah. Strange bedfellows. We're in a process. There you go.
It's good to have
We're going to sell. Where's our valuables? Sell all. What else do we got? Yeah, this stuff we don't need either. Let's start turning these quests in.
Could be better.
It's potion, right? Yeah, potion.
Please, hurry.
Oh, what the heck? Oh, it glitched. Man. I might have to leave and then come back. It's so annoying. I might have to leave and come back. Ugh. I've experienced that glitch before where you can't turn in the quest because when he sits down, you can't, for some reason, you can't speak to him. Well, that's a little annoying. While we're here, let's craft some armor for some of our companions.
good day to you. My thanks to the researchers.
Okay, I want something for Cassandra and Solus. I'll give her this. Drakestone. We got lots of iron, so we'll use iron. I'm not going to use the best stuff, because again, I don't want to be too OP. Melee defense. Melee. Iron, iron, iron. Leather. Got a lot of Druffalo hide. I'm going to give her ram leather because it looks better. I'm all about the looks. And then some lamb's wool. Cool. Let's rename it. Just so we know who it's for. Cass. Put Cass Iron. Cast Iron. Cass Iron. Armor. Yeah. Okay. And then something for Solus. So I have I collected a lot of armor. So we're gonna give this bad boy to him. We have lamb's wool. And silk. What does silk look like over here? Yeah, that's probably better. Druffalo hide. Gonto hide. I only have one choice. You get these boots. Solus. accept. And then I don't know if we have enough for him. Oops. We want this refined prowler, so I'm missing some leather. Some leather.
That'll do.
Oops. Cassandra. Cast iron. Solus iron. And they should look a lot better. Should I go? How much Bronto hide do I have? Do I want to farm right now? Bronto. I got one. I think I could do it real quick. Could use some iron too as well. And I need to go to that, get that logging stand anyway, which is at the very back. And we should be able to fill that requisition order. Give us more power. Power and influence. I'll try to do all of the monotonous stuff like collecting materials and crafting to a minimum during the streams. I'll probably try to do all of that off screen. And just, you know, keep it more interesting. This is the logging stand. How did I miss this? Alright, let's kill some Druffalo. It should be a lot faster because we have more abilities now. All for the looks. passive where cooldowns introduced every time you crit. I think we took that passive. Basically doing around 70 damage per hit with the firing cannon on this sword. Give me some loot. Like 4. Okay. Should be maybe like 3 or 4 more. We should be good. Okay. I wonder if that's faster. Truffalo claws, I don't want that. Why can't you just drop the items that I need? Yeah, I think there's the Reaver and the cooldown passive. Like, do a lot of damage. Good access to your abilities. That much. Oh my gosh, why aren't they dropping anything? Also, Varric has probably some of the best loot passives once he gets his specialization. He has one that gives 5% crit to all party members, and then a similar ability where every time someone crits in the group, the whole group's cooldown gets reduced. 6. Okay, so how many do we have? Oops. Bronto. Oh, Druffle had 33. Oh, we have enough now. I think. Didn't even drop anything.
Do you think you can have it done?
Where are you, Varric? We'll find Prowler Coat, right? This one we want? Yeah, we don't want that one. This one is a classic rogue look. Even though it's a little bright. I don't care. Okay.
That went friendly.
They all have way better armor than I do. But that's how we want it. Okay.
Quartermaster Thren understands your work can't be rushed, Master.
Let's hope that dude ain't glitched anymore. So my main crew will probably end up for this run. Varric will be a non-negotiable because of the passive bonuses for the group, especially if I'm going for crit. And then I'll probably go with Blackwall as my tank because he's the best tank in the game. And for mage, it's either Solus or what's his name? Dorian. Alright, please don't be glitched.
Anything we can do, just ask.
I hope it's not me.
Don't sit.
Do you have the potion?
Here you go. The potion and instructions on how to make it.
Silas bless you. Or the Maker. Or whoever. It doesn't matter. Just thank you. I'll give it to her right away. If ever I can help the Inquisition, you have my word.
Sweet.
Have you seen otherwise?
So that's that one, and then you got the meat, the ram meat.
Mages, Templars, bandits, demons, making it hard for a man to hunt for his supper.
Here, maybe this will help.
It more than helps. With this, I can fill these hungry bellies, give these folks some hope. I didn't think much of the Inquisition, but no one else is helping like you lot. Maybe I was wrong.
Of course you were wrong. This is a mage, I think.
I have heard stories about you, Herald of Andraste. I am Enchanter Elendra. I hope you find a way to end this foolish war.
If you're a mage, why aren't you with the rebel mages?
I was an enchanter in the College of Equitarians. We wanted tolerance, not war. By rights, I am sworn to join the rebels. But I had friends among the Templars. I will not fight them. I know my own strength. I have no fear of demons. I will keep to myself and harm none.
I believe this is your phylactery. I found it on the body of a dead Templar named Matrin.
Ah. I suspected he died when he did not join me or send word. Maker curse the fools who started this war. And the fools who now fight it. Thank you. Matrin was important to me. Here, for your trouble.
I'd like to know more about you and Matrin.
Ah, Templars and mages. Natural enemies, they always say. As though you can keep healthy men and women close to each other for years without anyone getting ideas. We were friends for many years, and lovers for many more. And now he is gone because of this war.
You haven't joined the rebels or the refugees. Are you on your own?
Yes, it is safer that way. For everyone. At first, I used my healing skills to help the refugees. But when the Templars saw me, they attacked. Innocent people died in that battle. I will endanger no more.
The Inquisition could use the skills of a powerful mage.
If I wished to kill others, I would have joined the rebels. How is the Inquisition any better?
Farewell.
Thank you again. It is better to know.
I think you can recruit her as an agent if you're playing as a mage. But, unfortunately... so we got... Recruit Whittle. Whittle. So we got a couple of things to do here. Are we gonna level up? I don't know. Thought we were pretty close. Wait, is it over here?
Maker's breath. If I were back in the city, I could just steal some blankets.
I found some of the apostate's supply stores. I can mark the locations for you.
I'll get out there myself with a few men and pick them up. This will keep a lot more refugees alive next time it snows. I appreciate it.
Alright. So that's that. Let's go... Let's go here.
You sure?
I'll say.
See, since we've quelled the Mage and Templar fighting, you'll see less of them on the roads here.
Well, let me know if you find one.
Thank you.
Not that I didn't want to fight them. It's just for our level. Makes it a lot easier to go explore. Okay, so there's some on the far right here. And something at the top there. East Road. I think we'll take care of that later.
Watch yourself. Bandits up ahead. Or something anyway. They're blocking the road.
You don't think they're bandits?
Bandits wait until people are vulnerable. Then hit them fast so nobody escapes. These bastards show themselves too early. They care more about driving people away than taking loot. They're either stupid, or they're more than just bandits. And they're too well armed for stupid.
What can you tell me about the attackers on the road?
Several groups. Some of them with bows. They've got better armor than most around here. It's too many for us. If you head out there, careful you don't get flanked. They don't take prisoners.
Thanks for the warning.
Neither do I.
Bandits ahead!
There you go.
According to my research, the ancient elves may have set a ward to me here. If we can find the artifact they use, it may help strengthen this area against tears.
Let's go.
I doubt that's the last of them.
So close to being leveled up. since we're not I'm gonna try not to do the dupe glitch. We need as much loot as possible. Alright. Onward. Oh. What's going on here? You see that?
And Duran Atishan. I did not expect to see another Dalish blood here. My name is Miris. By your weapons, I see you come ready for battle. Perhaps we face a common enemy in these demons.
We have the same Valacine.
Are you fighting the demons on your own?
Fighting the demons is pointless. There will always be more, and I have no means of closing the rifts. But I have heard of elven artifacts that measure the veil. They may tell us where new rifts will appear. I was not expecting so many demons, however. I believe one of the artifacts is nearby. Can you help me reach it?
It sounds worth investigating.
Thank you. It shouldn't be too much farther ahead.
Let's go.
Thank you for joining me. I do not think I could have done this alone.
What took you away from your clan?
They were all killed by a demon that our keeper was foolish enough to summon. I am the only survivor of Clan Vernen. I was searching for another clan that would take me in when the breach appeared. Now, I'm doing whatever I can to help with this madness.
You should join the Inquisition.
We'll need focused magical energy to get by. You, Flatear, can you manage it?
Manuvinen, Dalen.
That's not normal fire.
I have heard of this, but never seen it before. It is called Veiled Fire. It is a form of sympathetic magic. A memory of flame that burns in this world where the veil is thin.
Stop it for now. Pick it up after we clear this room.
I believe I sense one of the artifacts of my people.
There. If we activate that crystal, it should react to the strength of the veil.
Where are you hidden?
Yes, the wards are helping to strengthen the veil. This area should be safer for travelers now.
Well, that should prove useful. And it seems the ancestors left something for me as well. Interesting. I believe our alliance is concluded. Go in peace, stranger.
Mahalani, Maglandeva, the Enasali.
Aye. Perhaps you're right. Here, take it. Go with Mithal's blessing.
Mahalani. So we got an Amulet of Power. These things, I think, give you 1 extra skill point. I'm gonna guess it's for Solus. Yeah. So now we have an extra skill point for him. And we need it badly for this because we keep dying.
Something is odd about those runes, but I cannot determine what.
We need the Veilfire, bruh. For someone who walks the fade all the time.
Nicely done. The Veilfire may prove useful.
The runes are interacting somehow with the flame from the torch.
Hey. Push me out of the way. Don't need to carry that around anymore. Cool beans. I think each character has 2 amulets of power that you could find, including your main character. Could be wrong. Okay, so there's a bandit stronghold that we can take out. He's retreating. There's a big boy over there. Unsigned letter on a bandit body. We don't need any heroes on this operation. We're being paid to keep things quiet and keep trade away from the east road. When reasonable, allow targets to flee and spread word of the danger in the area. When such is unreasonable, kill all targets, regardless of colors flown. You were hired, huh? You were hired, eh? Oh boy.
Another flyer is
we gotta level up. Okay. I'm like, we're so close to leveling up.
I confess, Solus, I am surprised you decided to remain.
Why? The breach remains a threat to us all.
Just the same. I wondered if you might leave now that we have a plan to seal it.
Ah, because I am an apostate. I might flee before the Inquisition throws me in chains. I take my commitment seriously, Seeker. Come what may, I shall see this through.
As you wish. Though I cannot guarantee what will happen in the days to come.
Alright, let's level up our main. So we're either going left. Yeah, we need to go left. Because we need this eventually too. Alright, 2 more levels and then we can have an offensive combat role. Don't want to go down there just yet, because if I'm not mistaken, that's where the Hinterlands dragon is. And we are nowhere near defeating that thing. We can actually put together our weapons with the logging stem we just found. Okay. So this area is clear. Let's get over here to the cabin. Closest. Probably this one. Wait, or probably this one. Yeah, they look about the same.
Nothing to report, sir.
We're gonna need a lot of spindleweed and blood lotus and elf root for the upgrades we will be doing later on. Spindleweed right here, what do you know? Look how peaceful it is over here now. We're making an impact. Opening this way? I don't think so, right? Oh, there is. This is where we sealed that first or second rift. Oh yeah, yeah. Here's the cabin.
This place is creepy.
Amulet of Magic. I wonder who that's going to. That's it. There we go. Oh yeah, we went there. That's the mage hideout. Okay. So on to here. Because that's where the Master Dennett stuff is. I think we're nearly done the Hinterlands. And we're about level 6. Way to travel right now. Just like looking at the scenery. And this would be a beautiful place to go in real life. Unaltered for the most part. Just nature. This is where we found those like crazy wolves. So the camp is over there. Gonna check this abandoned shack. Letter and empty home. Endrin. They're telling everyone to leave until the mages and Templars stop burning everything down. I saw the way the merchants were looking, though. If we just flee, they'll pick our house clean. I'm taking our little project to the cave in the hills up north. You know the one. It'll be safe there until all this blows over. Something in the caves, huh? You're always in stealth.
We could make camp here?
We could, and we will.
Nothing to report, sir.
Time for a drink. 1 second. Alright. On to Dennett. Horsemaster Dennett. So he's somewhere over there. I gotta find a Druffalo. Looks like our companions finally leveled up. We're trying to get pincushion, so right now oh yeah. Huh? Sometimes this interface confuses me. So for Cassandra, we want turn the bolt. So that reduces damage by 50% from range attacks on the front. I think we'll go here and then... Actually, she doesn't use that much stamina yet, so we could probably work on some of this stuff. Like guard bonus, armor bonus. Those passives. And then Solus, I feel like mana regeneration rate would be useful. And then I want to make him pure crowd control. So I might work the winter tree. What's this? Oh, yeah, barrier bonus. We'll see.
I suppose this must be Master Dennett. Must be something here. Let's look around.
So you're the Inquisition, eh? Here you're trying to bring order back. It's high time someone did. Never thought it'd be a Hallow-Rider from the Wildlands, though. Name's Dennett. I served Arleman for 30 years as Horsemaster. I hear your Inquisition is looking for mounts.
It is. Can you help us?
Not at the moment. I can't just send 100 of the finest horses in Ferelden down the road like you send a letter. Every bandit between here and Haven would be on them like flies on crap. You'll have mounts once I know they won't end up as a cold winter's breakfast.
If you have a problem with me personally, I'd like to know about it.
What? This because I called you a Haller Rider? Those Haller are damn majestic beasts. I'll give my right arm to ride one. My wife Helena manages the farms and Bron's in charge of my guards. They'll tell you what they need. Until then, you deserve something better than whatever knock-kneed plow neck they gave you. The chestnut over there is a purebred Ferelden Forder. Take care of him, and he'll take care of you, Inquisition.
Alright, so we got him out. Another bottle, an Orlesian liqueur for the daring, or those who wish to seem so. Said to enhance sensation, and at the bottom, an erotically carved peach pit. The design is plain, but the bottler assures us that the act of carving is scandalous. I enjoy fine wine here and there. I'm more of a whiskey kind of guy. Hard in Hightown. I've never sit down and read any of these. Maybe on an episode I'll just read, once I have all of them, I'll just read the entire story. It'll be story time with Chriszilla. You got a fan, Varric.
I heard what my man said. If you want our horses, then we need our farmers back safe in their fields. Since the breach appeared, the wolves have gone mad. They come after our men like beasts with the water sickness. You deal with the wolves, and our farmers will be safe again.
How are these wolves acting differently from normal?
Normal wolves go after livestock, but come at them with a torch and a blade and they run. These beasts, though, it's like darkspawn during the Blight, or when the dead rose to attack us. They're possessed, or something like it. I've lost too many men to the beasts. I won't endanger more.
Farewell.
Good day to you.
Good day.
What made the mages come here of all places?
The Master doesn't want me handing those refugees weapons until they've got any hope of defending themselves. If you put up a few watchtowers, we'd all have more warning before the next attack.
You said you had a way to help the refugees.
I do. There are too many hills in these parts, good places for raiders and bandits to gather. I've marked good spots on the map. You set up watchtowers there, I'll talk to the Master and get your people weapons.
Farewell.
Okay. Let's go get our horse. And then we gotta set up watchtowers and deal with the wolves. This fine young buck over here. All three to gallop, so go to dismount. Simple enough.
Yeah.
I saw that there was a rift.
Yeah.
I'm going to fight this. Clear this rift. Only a few more rifts. Okay, so there's a rift in this section where we're probably not going to be able to fight it yet. Because the demons that spawn from it are way over our level. And it even shows with like a skull next to their name, so we're going to try and run past it. Go. Some loot around here too. I hear it. I heard it when I was doing the attack council. Card of codes. Loot up here and then work our way down. Got an Asterium there. Cularum. Man, there's still a lot. Watchtower. Ruffalo. So this Fade Rift is gonna be hard to do. We'll probably end up dying if we try it. If I'm being honest. So we'll save it for right before we finish the Hinterlands. We better light one of these bad boys up. Excuse me. We got some enemies. Help us out. They're holding a torch. I don't know why they just stand there. You got a ring. Is this that hideout that letter was talking about in that shack? Another mosaic piece. A rune. Frost rune. That's it. I love a good waterfall. My parents live in Niagara Falls. If you ever get a chance to go there, it's one of the most amazing things you'll ever see. And you can experience it from the bottom of the falls on a boat. You'll get very wet, I promise you that, but well worth it. Do it in the summer though. There is a landmark over here. I don't know why I didn't bother reading that. Okay. Why are you always hiding? Oh, what the? Hey. Or anything like that. Do one more wolf. He couldn't do anything. Perma stun. Perma knockdown. I love the sound of like a waterfall or rain. It's so relaxing. An ocean. Just water in general is amazing. Note on a corpse. Burger it. It'll be worth it. You worry too much. I've seen you hunt. You and that bow go together like a maker and Andraste's sweet bosom. And there's nothing in this world that'll keep breathing after you take your axe to it. And believe me, once you've gotten enough of the bear claw, and remember, they need to be big, really good sized ones. I don't want you coming back with some cub slashers and sad dog grin on your face. We'll make something that'll make both of us rich. You think the girls in Red Cliff hanging on your arm, Birgit? It's a strong arm, my friend, strong enough to kill these big bears and bring those claws back. You take care of that, and that arm will have a nice lady to wrap around at night. Good luck. Don't come back without the claws. Jasker. Gotta collect bear claws? Is that what that is? Okay. So we went that way. Oh, we're gonna have to get on our horse. We need to go deal with those wolves. Watchtower. Wolves are like here, yeah. Let's get to that watchtower. There's an ocular arm here too. It's horse time. Yeah! I'm gonna change my mount when we get back to Haven. Can you get up there? Good boy. Good boy. 5 of them. Oh, we were just over there. That's annoying. just over there.
Yeah.
There's 22 of them in the Hinterlands. Oh yeah, there's a section where the dragon is as well. Guess you got a horse. Let's name him Bill, just like in Lord of the Rings.
Yeah.
Come on, Bill.
Yeah. Yeah.
Going the right way. How do we get back up there?
Yeah.
Guess we're gonna have to go around again.
Yeah.
Man, we were just up there too. Like, that's what I mean about how annoying these Ocularum quests are.
Yeah. 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 Yeah.
Oh, there's an Asteria here anyway. Finish this. Okay, what do we got? That was easy. It's right there. Get me out. Back there. Oh, you can't climb it. Oh boy. Let's go. Let's go, Bill. It's a bear. Run. Nothing to do with that bear. I mean, I don't mind fighting with it.
Yeah. Yeah.
Person. Oh, he's fast.
Yeah.
We were here and we didn't hear or see it. Oh, that's because we didn't. So lucky that. Is bear coming? Yep.
Seeker, you initially believed our Herald of Andraste was involved in the attack on the Conclave, yes?
I did. The evidence seemed damning, given the lack of an alternative.
Yet you changed your mind.
You also heard the voices at the temple. Is it so surprising I listened to them?
Sadly, yes. Too few invested with authority possess the courage to alter their course. They fear the appearance of weakness.
The truth is more important than my reputation. And anyone wishing to accuse me of weakness is welcome to try.
Oh, fair. Where'd these guys come from? Go. Yeah, there's still shards there. Hey, Bill. Like these wind lines, but the horse doesn't even seem like it's traveling that fast. Stupid wolves.
Yeah. Whoa.
Watchtower location. The other one is here and here. But we're gonna go here first. Here first. So we gotta be careful about that rift. That's there. That's the one that will definitely kill us. Actually, there's two of them that are like that. One on the south side of the map as well. 2 more levels before I try it.
Yeah! Yeah, yeah!
Go. Come on, Wolfie.
Must be the wolf Master Dennett's wife warned us about.
Some big crits in. Looking for 122. Some leather. Definitely need a new weapon for sure.
That cave could be the lair of our strange wolves. With the demon dead, the farmers should be safe from the wolves.
I expect the wolves are also pleased to be freed from the demon's control.
More. Token of the Packmaster. You can have it. Crystal Grace. Oh, there is one more. They're all upset. Are the wolves howling? I killed that last one. Should be like a quest thingy here too. So the Druffalo is gonna be hard to get without beating that rift. What's this? So I'm gonna save the Druffalo as well. Until we're able to beat this thing. think we do have to come back anyway. So we need to go here and here. There's a shard there. Once we get the watchtower scouted, or the location scouted, I believe it's a war table mission to actually construct them. So after this, we're gonna have to head back to Haven.
Whoa!
And then the last one is, here.
Yeah.
Kind of stepping on air there.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
There it is.
Yeah.
Up to this day, Red Dead Redemption has the best horses and horse movement and horse gaming in all of gaming. It's a operation, so that we have to do on the war table side of things. So let's head back to Haven. Long loading times. Let's talk to Cassandra.
Ugh.
Worried?
Is it that obvious?
I'm afraid so.
Did I do the right thing? What I have set in motion here could destroy everything I have revered my whole life. One day they may write about me as a traitor, a madwoman, a fool, and they may be right.
What does your faith tell you?
I believe you are innocent. I believe more is going on here than we can see. And I believe no one else cares to do anything about it. They will stand in the fire and complain that it is hot. But is this the Maker's will? I can only guess.
You don't think I'm the Herald of Andraste?
I think you were sent to help us. I hope you were. But the Maker's help takes many forms. Sometimes it's difficult to discern who it truly benefits, or how.
What's going to happen now?
Now, we deal with the Chantry's panic over you before they do even more harm. Then we close the breach. We are the only ones who can. After that, we find out who is responsible for this chaos, and we end them. And if there are consequences to be paid for what I have done, I pay them. I only pray the price is not too high.
You didn't have any choice.
Didn't I? My trainers always said, Cassandra, you are too brash. You must think before you act. I see what must be done, and I do it. I see no point in running around in circles like a dog chasing its tail. But I misjudged you in the beginning, did I not? I thought the answer was before me, clear as day. I cannot afford to be so careless again.
It wasn't like you had no reason to suspect me.
I was determined to have someone answer for what happened. Anyone. You've said you don't believe you're chosen. Does that mean you also don't believe in the Maker?
I'm Dalish. I believe in our own gods.
And there's no room among your gods for one more? I suppose it doesn't matter now. I have to believe we were put on this path for a reason, even if you do not. Now it simply remains to see where it leads us.
Cassandra is those hardcore devout believers. Nothing wrong with that.
We've got scattered reports of Vinter sightings in the Hinterlands.
Looks like something's going on over here.
Your kind killed the most holy. Lies. Your kind let her die. Shut your mouth, mage!
Enough!
Knight Captain.
That is not my title. We are not Templars any longer. We are all part of the Inquisition.
And what does that mean, exactly?
Back already, Chancellor. Haven't you done enough?
I'm curious, Commander, as to how your Inquisition and its herald will restore order as you've promised.
Of course you are. Back to your duties, all of you. Mages and Templars were already at war. Now they're blaming each other for the Divine's death.
Which is why we require a proper authority to guide them back to order.
Who? You? Random clerics who weren't important enough to be at the Conclave?
The Rebel Inquisition and its so-called Herald of Andraste? I think not.
I don't believe I'm Andraste's herald any more than you do, Chancellor.
That laudable humility won't stop the Inquisition from using them.
The Inquisition claims only that we must close the breach or perish.
You say that now, Commander. We shall see if the sentiment remains true.
How widespread is the violence between mages and Templars?
Impossible to say.
Your organization flouting the Chantry's authority will not help matters.
With the Conclave destroyed, I imagine the war between mages and Templars is renewed with interest.
The mages and Templars are fighting, even though we don't know what really happened at the Temple of Sacred Ashes.
Exactly why all this should be left to a new divine. If you are innocent, the Chantry will establish it as so.
Or we'll be happy to use someone as a scapegoat.
You think nobody cares about the truth? We all grieve Justinia's loss.
But you won't grieve if the Herald of Andraste is conveniently swept under a carpet.
Remind me, why are you allowing the Chancellor to stay?
Clearly, your Templar knows where to draw the line.
He's toothless. There's no point turning him into a martyr simply because he runs at the mouth. The Chancellor's a good indicator of what to expect in Val Royeaux, however.
Well, let's hope we find solutions and not a cathedral full of chancellors.
The stuff of nightmares.
Mock, if you will. I'm certain the Maker is less amused.
I'm so sorry, I don't know how to read that. But welcome to the chat.
You dislike the Templars, sister?
No.
So yeah, we need to go to the war table.
When there was no sky, Maker, you were the sky.
Apothecary Adon will have more poultices for the injured as soon as possible, revered mother.
Thank you, child. You are doing the Maker's work.
Have you been able to save many people?
More than if we had not tried. Greetings, Herald of Andraste. How fares your quest to seal the breach?
I'm doing everything within my power.
A task, such as closing the breach, is a heavy burden. I hope you do not carry it alone. We remember Andraste, but Andraste did not carry the Chant of Light alone. She had generals, advisors, and though it is considered heresy to say it, she had the aid of the elf Chartan. Do everything within your power, but remember those who would help you.
You realize that I follow my people's gods, not the Maker.
Fair enough. But Andraste lived, and her deeds, however shrouded by myth, have their basis in fact. If you do not believe the Chant of Light, at least consider it a map of the dangers you might face. In any case, I pray this Inquisition proves less brutal than its predecessor.
How are the people doing, after what happened at the Conclave?
They are scared, of course. Many have lost homes or loved ones. I doubt many will sleep well until you have sealed the breach. I have offered what help I can. The rest is for the Inquisition. What more do you wish to know?
What are you doing to help these people?
My sisters and I have been tending to the injured as best we are able. Some refugees come with food, while others arrive empty-handed. I have helped ensure that all have enough to eat. Beyond that, many simply wish the familiar comfort of the Chant of Light. It is little enough work to offer some comfort to those in pain.
How are the villagers in Haven doing?
They are terrified. Many of them came here because the war between the Mages and the Templars destroyed their homes. In their minds, the death of a divine has destroyed any chance of peace. To that, add the breach. Farmers have fled their fields. If we do not restore order, half of Thedas may starve.
Do you have information on people elsewhere?
The refugees in the Hinterlands are desperate. Without help, starvation or war will claim many lives. Villagers in Crestwood are besieged by their own dead. They have sent word begging for assistance. People are vanishing in the hills of Emprise de Lyon. It may be demons or something worse, but they are terrified. More than that I cannot say. It is a chaotic time for all in Olay and Ferelden.
Farewell.
Until next time.
Sure sounds like it. You know, we haven't talked to Liliana. The Maker. There was no word, for heaven or for earth, for sea or sky. All that existed was silence, and the voice of the Maker rang out. The first word, and his word became all that might be. Dream and an idea, hope and fear, endless possibilities, and from it made his firstborn. He said to them, "In my image I forgive you. To you I give dominion, over all that exists. By your will, may all things be done." That's pretty long.
One
Maker,
life,
though the darkness
one
comes
death.
upon me,
There is
I shall
but
embrace the light. I shall
I haven't spoken to Liliana or Josephine.
Blessed are the peacekeepers, the champions of the just. Blessed are the righteous, the lights in the shadow.
In their blood, the Maker's will is written. Is that what you want from us? Blood? To die so that your will is done? Is death your only blessing? You speak for Andraste, no? What does the Maker's prophet have to say about all of this? What's his game?
How is this a game?
Do you see the sky? What about the temple ruins? The bones lying in the dust? Even if you didn't support the Divine's peace, you wouldn't call this right. Who could? So many innocent lives. The faithful murdered where the holiest of holies once stood. If the Maker willed this, what is it if not a game or a cruel joke?
I speak for no one but myself, and I have no answers for you.
You probably don't even worship the Maker. Lucky. He asks a lot. The Chantry teaches that the Maker abandoned us. He demands repentance for our sins. He demands it all. Our lives, our deaths. Justinia gave him everything she had, and he let her die.
I'm sorry. Her death has clearly hit you hard.
Not just me. All of us. She was the Divine. She led the faithful. She was their heart. If the Maker doesn't intervene to save the best of his servants, what good is he? I used to believe I was chosen, just as some say you are. I thought I was fulfilling his purpose for me, working with the Divine, helping people. But now she's dead. It was all for nothing. Serving the Maker meant nothing.
I'm not really the best person to talk to. Doesn't the Chantry have people for this?
So I should let a priest comfort me? No, this is my burden. I regret that I even let you see me like this. It was a moment of weakness. It won't happen again. Come. To work, then. We will speak later.
It's a bit harsh on our end.
Researcher Minave wishes to verify that the infections have decreased.
The Inquisition cannot remain, Ambassador, if you can't prove it was founded on Justinia's orders.
This is an inopportune time, Marquis. More of the faithful flock here each day. But allow me to introduce you to the brave soul who risked his life to slow the magic of the breach. Master Lavelan, this is the Marquis d'Aurelion, one of Divine Justinia's greatest supporters.
And the rightful owner of Haven. House d'Aurelion lent Justinia these lands for pilgrimage. This Inquisition is not a beneficiary of this arrangement.
This is the first I've heard of Haven having an owner outside the Chantry.
My wife, Lady Machin of Denerim, has claimed to Haven by ancient treaty with the monarchs of Ferelden. We were honored to lend its use to Divine Justinia. She was a woman of supreme merit. I will not let an upstart order remain on her holy grounds.
Demons are pouring from the sky, and you're worried about land claims.
Haven is the d'Aurelion's rightful property.
Has Empress Selene officially acknowledged your possession of Haven? I was unaware Her Imperial Majesty had conferred with Ferelden's monarchs on this matter.
The Empress has not yet had the opportunity to do so.
We face a dark time, Your Grace. Divine Justinia would not want her passing to divide us. She would, in fact, trust us to forge new alliances to the benefit of all, no matter how strange they might seem.
I'll think on it, Lady Montilyet. The Inquisition might stay in the meanwhile.
Do the d'Aurelions actually have a claim on this place?
His Grace's position is not so strong as he presents it. Despite our Ferelden relations, the Duralions are our legion. If the Marquis wishes to claim Haven, Empress Selene must negotiate with the Ferelden on his behalf. Her current concerns are a bit larger than minor property disputes.
I'm so pleased the Marquis isn't tossing us out into the cold.
His Grace is only the first of many dignitaries we must contend with.
You expect more people in Haven?
Undoubtedly. And each visitor will spread the story of the Inquisition after they depart. An ambassador should ensure the tale is as complimentary as possible.
What sort of dealings have you had with nobility?
For some years, I was the royally appointed court ambassador from Antiva to Orlais. The nobility of Thedas is a rather singular sphere. Those I'm not acquainted with, I know through reputation.
May I ask what brought you to work for the Inquisition?
Sister Leliana approached me. We've been acquainted for quite some time. For better or worse, being the Inquisition's diplomat has become as interesting as she promised.
The Inquisition is lucky to have you as an advocate, Lady Montillier.
Thank you. Let us hope so. Thedas's politics have become agitated as of late. I hope to guide us down smoother paths. But please excuse me. I've much work to do before the day is done.
Alright guys, I think that's it for this episode. We've covered a lot and have so much more to do. But make sure you like and subscribe if you haven't done so already. And leave in the comments how you feel about Dragon Age Inquisition so far. Is it something you've played before? Are you going to pick it up? But until next time, I will see you later. Peace out.